there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Quick juke to get free. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Some hard running there through a tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fighting off the defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And off in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. The back's got it. Breaking through defenders. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going? Or he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They're going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this one will be fair caught. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He stays alive. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone.
He's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab behind the line, it's Williams. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. 2nd down after the incompletion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Here we go.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Flex, flex, flex. Ringo, Ringo.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go.
And now the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left, and big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
Yeah, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hand it off for a draw. Ball carrier tackled there.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it incorrectly.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Notre Dame, 45, Iowa, 14.
On the double.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
2nd down now after the sack. And he drops back in the gun. He slings this one deep down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
They'll kick it away here. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Rifles this football to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. An inside give now from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And that's the 2-minute warning for this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a it's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance